Welcome to the Carb Loaders. We are here and I'm back, but we've made a trade. I think it was a good deal. Hamish Murphy is out for personal reasons and we have brought in Samuel Fuller. He has returned.
I'm back again, boys.
And in a 2-for-1 deal, welcome Harrison Grant.
Thanks for having me, guys.
And of course, producer Guy Fletch. Good to have you, buddy.
What a special day.
What a special day it is. We are filming here. We're currently lying down as we record as well because we thought it was a bit comfier than what we normally do.
Yeah.
It is actually quite a comfortable podcasting setup, I've got to be honest.
This carpet could be softer.
Yeah, that's true. I'm using a backpack for a pillow.
Yeah.
Next week, it's just going to be everyone all lined up
got little
in a bed.
We've got a big king-size bed.
Under the doona.
4 mics hanging from the roof. We'll just line up.
That would be special.
I'd be down for that.
You've got the roadcaster on your stomach as you're sitting there. Oh,
all in pajamas.
Didn't we once record, when we were recording in the old place,
Yes, we did.
there was the room next to it had an empty bed. So we recorded an intro of us getting out of the bed to go over.
And for some reason, Hamish kept, this is in quotations, messing up the tape. We had to keep getting into the bed.
like 5 times in a row and he kept cuddling in.
Yeah. But anywho.
Yeah, that's true. It was a weird day. But we're back here today in what, Essendon fans are in, I'm going to guess relief. I'm going to guess
You would think so.
gratitude. I'm going to guess ecstasy at the departure of Brad Scott, not of his own terms, from what I can understand. Did any of you see some of the stuff he's done the last few days, going off at not really going off at, just having his thoughts about Zach Merritt and how Essendon handled everything.
He's sort of acting like a toxic ex or something.
Yeah, I've got to say he's got
Spilling the beans.
I kind of like it. It's quite fun.
It's interesting.
I want to know how far he's willing to go with exposing all the secrets from the club.
Well, considering Essendon's history, there's a lot of stuff that probably could be exposed if he wanted to.
Exactly.
But I think the writing was on the wall for a while now, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it took losing to a very shit Richmond team for it to happen.
Well, what was it? It was 1 win in 24 games.
Yeah.
That's not ideal.
He was in for it.
Yeah.
He was never making it out.
He was never making it out of this season, let's be fair.
Yeah.
It was just a matter of when. They were just waiting for a game that was bad enough that gave them an excuse to get rid of him.
Because of that, do Essendon win their next game?
Likely.
Oh, absolutely. Who are they playing this weekend?
Yeah.
West Coast.
Oh.
Over there.
Definitely possible.
That's
very
true. That's a
possible.
very
But
winnable.
then West Coast are in really good form.
They
True.
are.
That could be an interesting game of the round.
Mm.
Oh boy, that's a big take.
No chance.
Then there was a lot of sort of attention to their timing
Mm-hmm.
of it. I think they even wanted to announce it on Monday.
I did see
But-
that.
Not great timing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, we're going to do it at the end of the podcast, but to start off, obviously, very sad news on Monday with the passing of Neil Danaher. Absolute, I think legend is the only word that you can be used to describe, not just what he's done, but the stand he's taken and the way he fought, and the legacy he has left is exceptional. And very few people on earth, let alone AFL players, could leave this earth and have such a legacy that they are leaving behind and leave so much in place to better the world as Neil Danaher did. So credit to him, and devastating day for all people involved and the footy world.
Not only a sad day for footy, but a sad day for the country.
Agreed. Sad day for the country. And it's not going to be the same this King's birthday, but I'm excited to see that continue on for a very, very long time, the big freeze, and continue the battle and continue the fight. And it is a great thing that he's done. I saw someone said on Twitter, I forget who it was one of the reporters for, I think, Herald Sun. He said, he's like, everyone's saying he lost the battle to MMD, but the expected life expectancy of someone after their
He was given
diagnosed.
27 months.
He was given 27 months and lasted over
13 years.
13 years. That is not someone who lost a battle. That is someone who fought, and credit to him for that. And it is, as we said, devastating to see, but wonderful legacy. And I hope that Melbourne and Essendon, everyone, they can continue that legacy going forward.
Yeah.
So yeah, very disappointing news. But as you said, leading on from that end was Essendon then deciding to sack their head coach about 12 hours after that news.
Making that announcement.
Making that announcement 12 hours
I think
after.
the decision was already made.
Yeah.
They just couldn't do anything. They left it as late as possible.
Agreed. At what point do you just say to him, hey, do you want to just coach another week? And then we're just going to go from there. But I think there was the way Brad Scott has left, I don't think that was really on the table for him. I think he was ready to spill the beans.
Yeah.
He wasn't too thrilled with how everything went down.
James Hird.
He's a big possibility.
I think he's got to be.
Really?
Well, the way he's
In
going
contention, yeah.
I know he.
I don't think he should be.
No, I think
'Cause,
that's a big red flag. You can't bring someone like him back.
Like at what point? Like I'm not an expert in these things, but like the girl that leaves the guy to go back to her ex who she broke up with for toxic reasons. Yeah. That's not normally the start of a good thing, Like they broke up with Essendon broke up with her for one, he had a drug problem, and two, he was, just not very good.
Was he a bad coach though?
Well, I want to say he was a good coach.
Yeah, I mean, he pretty much only got done because of the drug scandal.
Yeah,
wasn't performance based.
Well, they were performance based. That was the issue with the drug scandal, from my memory of it.
You're an idiot, Jay.
Thank you, thank you muchly. You're uncharacteristically quiet about this whole firing Harrison. I also can't see you right now. I want your thoughts. You're sitting behind me.
I don't think he does anything. I don't think any coach that would be bad.
Yeah, exactly.
They're falling apart.
Yeah, is it the team or is it the
both?
Yeah. All right.
They should have let Zach Merritt go.
That poses the question that my father asked me this the other day.
I like this question.
If you were to swap the Scott twins, how would their team success look? If you were to put Chris Scott as Essendon's coach, would they be a much better team? And if you were to put Brad Scott on Geelong, would they be a much worse team or would they be the same? How much of their success is it?
Today, if you change them today for the rest of the year, the seasons play out because the system's already in play. But if you go back to their start of their careers at the clubs, I think they play out quite differently.
I think Geelong would be slightly worse for the rest of the year.
They would be slightly worse for the rest of the year, but
Essendon slightly better.
At some point, I think Dangerfield and Holmes and stuff would just start coaching instead of Brad Scott for the rest of the year. They would just be like, we've sort of got this under control. Just let us do our thing.
Yeah, how much of their success is it?
What I have heard around Geelong from non-Geelong supporters, they reckon neither of them are good coaches.
Wow.
Just Chris at Geelong has been blessed with a good team.
Of course, yes.
While the teams that Brad's had are just not great teams.
So it makes you look better.
So it's not
I can't tell
the coach themselves that's doing well.
Yeah. Interesting.
I hate them, but they have a lot of good role players.
Yeah, and to be fair, Geelong has incredible...
It's good recruiting, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say their recruiting is exceptional, but it's also credit to him.
The club's all set up differently.
Yeah. He gets games into the youth, which not every coach does, Ross Lyon would have the same success at Geelong, the way he doesn't play young guys or other coaches of similar mentality, Tom Thibodeau.
Then again, though, Chris Scott did fumble the finals for a good 15 years there.
Yeah. He was given it on a silver platter, the team he's been handed. But they've done well to keep themselves not respectable, even just...
I wish Daniel never had one still.
Competitive their whole time. What did you say?
I still wish Dangerfield had 0 premierships.
Are you a Dangerfield hater?
I hate
Dangerfield.
Dangerfield.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Dangerfield.
I didn't realize you were a Dangerfield hater.
He would not have won a Brownlow if he didn't go to Geelong.
And I would love seeing him lose prelim after prelim after prelim.
I could see that.
After prelim.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who was better, Dangerfield or Martin in their prime?
Martin.
How close is it for you in your mind?
3 Norm Smiths, best finals player of all time.
Oh boy, you're asking the wrong person, Jay.
How close is it in your mind? Prime
all time or prime? Like
that. Those 3 or 4 years when they're both in their prime, sort of like that, 2016 to 2020 time. Who was better?
I think Dusty.
Yeah. Where does Dusty rank all time for you in terms of AFL players?
All time's hard.
Okay.
Because he had a short prime.
Dusty or Chris Judd?
It's a tough question because if I'm drafting one.
Okay, just primes. Just talking their prime. Because obviously Judd stayed around longer, didn't have the injuries and stuff. Or he did have injuries a bit, but yeah. Prime Chris Judd or prime Dusty Martin?
I didn't watch enough for prime Judd.
Prime Carlton, Chris
Dusty.
Judd. Because that's an older prime.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because we never saw West Coast
Eagles.
Chris Judd.
Judd
is the
was
thing.
pretty good.
Okay, prime Dane Swan or prime Dusty?
Dusty.
Prime Nat Fife or Dusty?
That's even closer. Or I'll still go Dusty.
Prime Bont or Prime Dusty?
Dusty.
Prime Adam Goods or Prime Dusty?
Dusty.
Prime Ablett or Prime Dusty?
Ablett.
Good. Well done. Okay, I was getting concerned for a second there, Harrison.
I was going to say, yeah, Joe was just slowly moving up the all time.
I'll take
Exactly.
Ablett.
I was trying to see what's the craziest take we can make him.
I'll take Ablett, Franklin.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't know who else I'd take.
Of like since 2000.
Yeah, 2000 wise.
Yeah, you can't really do
Not
all
really
the
including the
players.
people like Black and Voss and all them.
Yeah, okay. What about like a Rance?
Yeah, Dusty.
Dusty? Okay.
I think Rance up there is one of the best.
Rance is the best
Backman.
key defender since 2010.
Yeah, I don't know. McGovern would be up there.
Rance scared me more than McGovern ever did.
Yeah, I don't know.
He also had his
I
prime
thought
cut
McGovern
short.
was better offensively,
That's true.
but innocent marker.
Oh. Well, the other thing that came out of this Brad Scott discussion was a tweet I saw the other day, and I just want to get the exact stat. I think it was 2018. I just want to confirm this.
What's it referring to?
Great prep.
About Brad Scott and Michael Voss.
Their recent history.
Well, I believe the last time, and I want to confirm the year, it was either 2018 or 2019, I think, that two coaches, and now my internet won't load. The last time two coaches were fired before round 12
Or back
in the
to
AFL
back.
was 2018, when two coaches were fired this early in the season.
Mm-hmm.
And those two coaches were,
Trying to think back then who was.
Was it Brad Scott at North Melbourne?
it was Brad Scott at North Melbourne was one of them, and the other one was Carlton firing their coach to bring in Michael Voss.
Oh, boy.
So it was Carlton and Brad Scott were the last time this happened. So it's a great look for your two clubs that you've obviously had a successful.
I don't know if Vossi had been around that long.
No, so it might have been 2019 that it happened. So I think it was Carlton fired their coach in
Yeah,
2019,
Jeff
and then
Teague.
Voss signed in 2020. But it was it was Carlton and Scott were the two. So great sign for Brad Scott. Great sign for Carlton.
Yeah.
It's a pretty sad legacy, honestly, Brad Scott. No offense. Like, credit to him. You've coached like 10 years at the
Just
highest level, which is
started,
Oh,
impressive.
but then
like,
you bring in your twin brothers.
yeah,
Done what he's done.
yeah, literally, your twin brother is like one of the all-time coaches of the last 30 years. And
Yeah.
But
you've
again, though,
been fired before round 11 twice.
gets paid $1 million a year.
That's true.
Sometimes I think, what's the Christmas lunch like?
Yeah, exactly, at the table.
Sorry, Please, Chris, you're Chris. going
well. Brad, how are you going, Phoebe?
Shut up.
Not good.
Mom.
Silence from you.
I can't say that happening. So that poses the next question. Who is now in the hottest seat of coaches?
Oh, that's a good
Left.
question.
I think for me, I think it's too many, but I'd say if Fremantle like stuff this year up, it'd be Justin Longmire.
Yeah.
They've been so good. I think
Yeah,
Bevo.
but they always do this. They always start good, then fumble. So
Yeah.
Bevo, yeah.
Bevo, I think, is closer because they're
He always
fumbling
survives.
this season. And they'll just blame the injuries again.
Matthew
Yeah.
Nix, maybe.
Yeah.
Nah, Nick's
I think he's got a couple more years. Before
I
it's
reckon
really
Alistair
hot.
Clarkson, if North fall off and they don't make finals after the start,
Really?
well,
I think 12 to pass. I think top 12.
I think it has to be top 10 because I think they've been bad for a long time.
Yeah.
And particularly when they started as well as they did.
It
If they
depends.
if they drop off second half of the year, things
Depends
will
on
be
the
bad.
Depending how next season goes for North. Is
Yeah, I think he still
what
has
they do.
Yeah,
he has
fair.
another year though.
But like you think they started well. If they don't make it after this, it means they've come home
That's
really
not,
poorly.
It's not wild. They're still 12 at the moment. It's not like they're in the top 8.
Well, they were top 6 for the first
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
6
they
rounds.
had West Coast, Essendon,
Exactly.
Richmond. I mean,
Could you say, me and Harrison were discussing this the other day, could you say Ross Lyon is possibly up
Yeah.
there purely for the capital spent
Yeah,
on the team?
he's been around for a while now.
and exactly. And like at some point you need to produce for your club.
Yeah.
Giants,
Nah.
it's been a bad. Well, not after.
they've been smashed.
I mean, they also beat Brisbane by 90.
Plus, you
It's
know when they're
crazy.
healthy, they play good.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And
It's not a coaching
And
issue.
he has a history of being decent.
Yeah, you know he's a good
And
coach.
Kingsley just got massive arms.
Yeah.
So I'd be too scared to fire him.
Exactly. I don't want to go into that meeting and tell him you're out.
Yeah, but you never watch the Giants and go, "Oh, they've got bad ball movement."
No,
They don't
No,
look
exactly.
good."
You go to fire Adam Kingsley, you come out of the meeting, he's got a 3-year extension.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's-
He is now the
You
club
watch-
president.
You watch Essendon, you want to put forks in your eyes.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I don't know. Well, let's just go through. Knicks, maybe. Fagan, no. Carlton, gone.
Could
McRae-
Hardwick, if Hardwick can't get Gold Coast past the first round of the next few years, is he on the hot seat?
He's in the
Yeah.
hot seat next year. If they
Yeah.
have 2 bad years, I think then Yeah.
They could low-key miss this year. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, well, they
have
could
fallen.
they could be knocked out in the play-in. I could see that
Exactly.
happening. And if that happens, you get one more year, I reckon, if you're hard. Because you did get them their first finals win ever last year. But you look
And then they probably weren't expected to win that at all.
exactly,
So,
that's true. They overachieved last year. But
But
to
they
be
still
fair,
need to make top 10 this year.
yeah, you look at talking NBA for a moment. Knicks fired Tibbs, who was their most successful coach of the last 25 years.
Yep.
And they make it to the finals under Mike Brown because
Exactly.
It's like a Justin Longmire for me. Like, they'd be like, their team's
that's
too
Longmuir.
talented. Like, it's not like they're playing badly.
I think Longmuir's closer than Hardwick.
This year's had a good year. But I mean, at the start of the year, I would have said it.
Well, that's the thing as well. If
You're right.
if it's the same thing though, if they get top 4 and then as soon as they're not at Optus Stadium they lose, I think the same thing has to be said.
I'd say
for
Bulldogs are sort of similar.
Yeah, I think Bevo's closer, but he just always seems
Their
to survive.
list is too good for where they are at.
Yeah.
Agreed. I think Bevo should be gone. I think that would help. That's the thing. I think Dogs and Freo are the two. It would help their teams the most if they lost their coach.
Then again, I don't know who. There's not a lot of. I don't know who would come in there. I guess the clubs would kind of have an eye out of who would even want to coach.
I mean, would you rather have Bevo or Ken Hinkley?
Yeah, but I mean, like if Bulldogs got wind of Ken Hinkley was interested,
It's also if that brings in Butters.
Yeah.
then again, though, Ken Hinkley was known to do the same thing at Port. Just
Exactly. That's the thing. Hinkley did the same. Hinkley's the same issue. Buckley was the same issue.
Longmire, like I mean,
Longmire's pretty good. That Longmire's
Yeah.
the one, but I think he's going to Tassie.
He
I
still
reckon.
went 10 straight
Who
years.
goes to Tasmania?
That's the other question. Do you see Tassie having a go at the mid-season draft the other night, picking up all their players
Took our best player
and taking the two best coaches as well now, going to Carlton and Essendon probably.
Yeah.
Oh, I love watching Tassie just crash out on socials. It's the funniest thing.
Just imagine when they are in the competition.
Oh, it's going to be hilarious. They're going to be so good to follow.
wait.
Who was the there was one of the local teams, I think it was EFL or VFL, that had 3 players pinched from them in the mid-season draft. Imagine being that coach and it's like you've just lost your 3 best players overnight
exactly.
because
in the middle of the season.
because you coached them too well. Exactly. Not even at the end of the season, halfway through the year. By the way,
That. You've got a big game coming up.
you've lost your 3 best players.
Yeah, you've already named them. You've already got them on the magnet.
Yeah.
You have to remove the mag. Oh, that's going to be a bad
Just cut it
feeling.
in half.
Like after 1 player gets drafted, you're happy for them. 2, you're like, all right, we can weather this. And then the 3rd, you're like, you've got to just start picking someone else, surely. Like, there's no way these are the
Pick their entire team.
literally. That would have been so sad.
Frankson have folded.
But yeah, I think the consensus is, so we're saying Clarko gets another year. I think coaches that could go at the end of this year are Longmuir and Bevo if things go badly. Next year, Clarko, Hardwick, Ross Lyon. Or Lyon. maybe.
Lyon probably this year. you
Lyon,
could
I think-
say.
Lyon if they don't even make top 8 this year
Yeah.
or don't even make top 10, I
Yes.
think he's
Yep.
gone. But also, like, he is St Kilda. He is to St Kilda what Hurd is to Essendon. Like, are you really going to get rid of the favourite son?
I would put Nick's up there for next year maybe as well.
Yeah.
Matthew Nix, or even this year, if they end up like 8th or something.
If they make top 10, that's a pass for Adelaide this year.
Yeah.
Even after their success last year and going out in straight sets.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the issue.
Yeah.
Because of the straight sets,
Tough draw
if
as
they
well.
can get back there,
Yep.
that's enough.
I also think there's a point
For this year.
if
anyway.
if they make it this year, but they get knocked out by like 60 or something in the first round, and again it's the finals, they just can't perform, then he might be in. But if he gets they have a competitive final or they win a final, I think he's safe till next year.
Yeah, fair enough.
But by then he has to get to a prelim.
Yep.
There's 2 years to get to a prelim, Nix. I think.
Might be a few off-season changes
I agree.
around.
I think there's a few things happening.
Oh boy, I'm excited.
It's annoying there's not heaps of free agents available because that's like when you got a coach in the hot seat, it can be in a front office on the hot seat. It can be very fun when if they go big name hunting a little bit. But
Could be some trades. Who knows?
yeah, Bailey is rumoured for Adelaide, isn't he? Because he's a
Yeah.
South Australian boy.
Yeah.
That would
No,
be.
he's Darwin boy.
Is he a Darwin boy?
Yeah.
Really? Why is it Adelaide and Port are the 2 teams going after him?
Not sure. Maybe he grew up. Maybe he went to school there. Possibly.
Maybe.
Not sure.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
Harrison, you're supposed to know everything about where every player grew up
I
because
imagine Darwin.
I've asked you
it's the
every
same time
question
zone.
and I've
That's
never
enough.
seen anything. I've never asked you a question about like where a player's from that you haven't known the answer, which is quite
I'm onto
impressive.
it. Until you just pick someone random. Can
Can we test that?
I can't even think of someone.
Luke Davies Uniacke,
He's Victoria.
Victoria. Okay, let's go more obscure.
Are you actually fact checking these, or are you just?
Oh yeah, that's
true.
true. Well, I've got no internet to fact check these.
I think that'd be definitely
Big boy. Okay.
Victorian.
Sean Darcy.
What's a good question? I think he's Vic.
Vic. Okay, I need
Pretty
to.
sure he has links to Geelong, but I don't know if he's from that way.
That's right. Who was it they were going after last year? Ruckman.
Rowan Marshall.
Rowan Marshall, that's right. Sean Daddy. No, Sean Darcy.
Sean Daddy.
What's that in your search history, Joe?
It's not in my search history. It's like autocorrect.
All right, bud.
Sean
When it is in the
Darcy.
search history.
Now it is. He's from Xavier College. Which
Oh, boy.
is Victoria.
Yep.
Wait,
Yeah,
was he
right.
born here though?
Was sweaty.
Yep, Falcons. He was a Geelong boy. Wow, you're onto it.
Oh boy.
All right, one more.
Oh boy.
Name a random Hock players.
Uh,
Sam or Fletch?
Bailey McDonald.
Bailey
Oh boy.
McDonald.
I'm pretty sure he's Victorian.
Oh my! You're just saying that because it's like a
Yeah, I was
60%
gonna say,
chance.
I don't think I've heard of him being from elsewhere. I reckon if he was anywhere, it would be South Australia, but I think it's
Yeah,
Victoria.
No,
Usually-
Oakley Chargers. It was
Yeah.
Vic.
Okay.
Wow.
I was going to say like one of our rookies that I know is from South Australia.
Oh, no, they are.
Yeah.
There's like all three of them, aren't they?
Yeah.
Wow.
Who's it? The taller fella? Schubert.
Schubert, Nan and Greaves are all from SA, I think.
No, I think Grace is Victorian.
Oh, is he?
It's another
There's
one.
three of them.
Is it Nair?
Oh, that's it. Cameron. Yeah.
Cameron Nair.
The man.
He played well on the weekend, I thought.
I was impressed. I was happy.
Bruce was happy with him.
He had a pretty poor start to the game. I don't
Jackie
think he had
Ross.
many touches, but apart from that, he ended pretty well.
Yeah.
Who the
Pretty
hell is
wise with the
that?
ball.
Jackson Ross. No, he left in 2018. Okay, I don't know why he's still turning up on the Hawthorn website. I was trying to find the most random name I could.
All right. Moving on.
Moving on.
What's planned, Jay?
What's planned?
What's up your sleeve?
Well,
Fully news, I think.
fully new.
What am I reporting on?
Not sure. It's your segment.
I never said such. I haven't agreed to this.
Oh, well, no. While we've got, I think this is good to do the week Hamish is in there. Hamish, enjoy your holiday, wherever you're listening to us from.
In
Don't
Vanuatu.
enjoy it.
Vanuatu.
And your second home.
I wish I had the address. I would drop it so
Second
hard.
home.
Spoilt boy.
But
Vanuatu's not that big.
He's got no homes.
yeah, exactly. If you want to find him, you can probably
Yeah.
you probably can. But
Look for the Pizza Hut ad.
he wears it everywhere he goes. But it's probably a good week to discuss this without him. The Hawthorn Collingwood interchange controversy.
Yes. So they've come out and said it's fine.
Whoever, the AFL.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so from what I can understand, the AFL guy missed an interchange
Yeah,
and then
so
has given Hawthorn an extra one, which is on
Exactly.
him.
So it's not Hawthorn's problem.
No, it's not Hawthorn's mistake, but
if
also
if we had been penalised a free kick
that probably is worse than you
Exactly.
getting away with it at that point.
because we weren't aware of the fact in the first
Harrison,
place.
you're an unbiased spectator in this situation. What are your thoughts on it?
Play on.
Play on.
No, we should all.
Yeah.
So when was it? Was it when Dylan Moore was taking that shot for goal at the end?
I think it happened like as the siren. was
That
going-
that also
sounded,
that
but-
also helps the fact that it had no impact on the game. The guy,
no.
so, like, it's not like if it was 2 minutes to go and it got Dylan Moore back on the field or something like that, then I'd be a bit more like, okay, they've actually been able to get an extra player on or something like that. That could be seen as an issue, but like it didn't impact the result
But-
at all.
When
Yeah.
was the mistake made? Do we know?
It was like
it was
like the last
like
10 seconds.
within
No,
2
but like-
seconds to the siren, or even after the siren, which is technically after the game, but the field umpire never signalled the end of the game.
Yeah.
But when did he miss the, like, for the sounds what you said before, they added an extra one. When
Yeah,
was
he
that one
missed
extra one
one
added?
in the last quarter,
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, okay, so it's not really an issue. Like if they've seen they've got one interchange left.
Yeah. Exactly.
They'd have their own people looking at it on the benches.
Yeah. If they've seen they've got one left, they'd just use it, wouldn't they?
You know you're safe.
Yeah, Gunston did not enter the field after the final siren. It was a split second before Moore kicked the goal. So it was like,
I see no issue.
Yeah,
I
I don't-
haven't
yeah.
looked into it too deeply.
No,
But
it's not-
did
it's-
someone else come onto the field?
yeah, I think someone like sort of came on
yeah,
as they were
Sicily came on.
on with like, but it was like
Yeah.
it was the siren had already gone
Yeah.
basically. It's like I don't think there should be any like that's like
Yeah.
was it Chris Paul who called the guy out for stepping on the court with his
Yeah.
jersey untucked and got free throws? Like that's sort of what it would have been if we got the win because of it.
Exactly.
If it was the other way around, if it was Collingwood, I would have said.
Oh, shut up.
I know.
It's the worst thing that's ever happened.
Yeah.
But
Exactly. But we'd be intentional in doing it. We're talking about Collingwood, obviously. We need to talk about on Saturday, Jamie Elliott, that That is one of the. I've never.
Is that his career done?
That's his career done.
He's finished.
I don't cry often.
Him and Darcy Moore are done.
I rarely cry in footy, but I cried on Saturday.
He's got little hands.
Kick a man whilst he's down. Come on.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Do you really think Darcy Moore's done
Yeah.
as well?
Me.
Four-man injury.
Yeah, I think.
Just put him down.
I think Darcy Moore. I think his career is done. No, he might play again,
Right, but he's not the player.
but I don't think he'll.
He's washed.
He's
He
washed.
can't be the captain.
He
And
shouldn't play.
He has to give up the captaincy because he can't stay on the
Oh,
field.
so just because he can play doesn't mean he should.
Yeah,
That's what you're
correct.
saying.
and I'm all saying I don't think he will ever get his speed back. He
Yeah.
can't trust his hamstrings at this point. And like,
Damn.
if it's the end of, if he doesn't play the rest of this year,
Mm-hmm.
comes back next year, like he's 31 by then, maybe I think 31
Yeah.
next year. Like he's lost so much time to these injuries. I just think he's
And you've got Billy Frampton.
like I just don't
There's
think
no issue.
I just don't think he's got the fitness left to play, and I just don't think you can pick him in a big game because every third game he plays, he's out for half of it. Like how can you ever trust a player like that?
So they're all going to leave at once, like Sidebottom, Howe,
Yeah,
Pendles,
we're so
Oh, you guys are cooked.
Elliot.
yeah we are so old.
And then 2 years later, Dacos will go to Tassie.
Like Frampton's actually pretty old too.
Oh, boy.
There is no way
Oh,
Nick
no.
Dacos goes to Tassie as well.
Oh,
I don't
boy.
know.
I see
$4
it.
million for your first
I
year
see
would be
it.
very enticing.
Oh, boy. To be
I
the
say-
face of a club.
I say there's a 10% chance he goes.
I give it
Do you reckon
30%.
$4 million on the table?
I reckon Collingwood would match that almost.
They can't. They can't match
They
that.
can't.
They'll pay whatever it takes
They
to keep Nick
can't.
Dacos.
Because they don't get $5 million bonus like Tassie
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, but they'll just take it out, pay it out of salary cap. There's no maximum salary.
You got $4 million. Salary cap's only like 12 or 15 mil.
Do you
$4
know how many dead people they're going to have to ask money for to be able to afford that?
I reckon the Pies could offer him 2, but I think
Yeah.
2 would be the max I could
No,
go.
we'll go like 2.5 to 3 minimum. That'll be the amount by then. I
No way,
reckon.
Jose.
Like Nas was getting 2,
Yeah.
so Nick's getting at least 2.5.
So what did Tassie go 4.5?
Yeah,
in
they're
the
just going to
first
keep
year.
up on it.
Because they have $5 million worth of bonuses to give out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's going to be tough, but
I can't wait for that day. The day we record that podcast when Nick's just signed
Yeah.
to Tassie.
And they've been tricking everyone by saying they're going after Bo McQuarrie.
Yeah,
It's just been a joke all this time.
It's like, gotcha.
What if they took Josh Dacos?
They probably would as well.
They can have Josh. We can have his girl.
Anywho.
He's grapes.
Does
Oh, right. Yes. He's great carbs.
does Hamish move his allegiance to Tassie?
I
Good
think he should.
question.
I think he should because he's a bandwagon.
He's-
Collingwood
He's making it hard.
And he does love Tassie, let's be honest.
He's a founding member. I think we
Tassie, New Zealand.
same thing really, just foreign lands.
That's that's not a bad tipping punishment.
You have to go for Tassie
You have to go for Tassie and move there
for the rest
Go
of
to
your
live in
life.
Tasmania
Oh,
for
like-
6 months.
until you
And move there with your cousin.
until you see a Tassie home game victory. You have to barrack for Tasmania and aren't allowed to watch your other team's
That's
games.
crazy. Let's do that in 2028.
Yeah, that's not bad for the 2020. Like if you lose that tipping season,
Yeah.
the next season you have to see a home Tasmania win before you're allowed to watch your
In
own
person.
team again in person.
You have to
You
go.
have to go. You have to try and time it and pick a game where you know Tassie's going to win and fly over
What if,
for it.
what if they're the first few years?
Exactly. So you
No,
might
they'll
not,
have Nick Dacos.
exactly.
They'll be
You
fine.
might not be able to barrack and watch your own team for like 3 years.
They've got Dacos though.
Oh, that would be special.
Can you imagine like the crash out if you flew over there and then
Yeah.
they lose by like a goal? It's like I have to do this all again.
After the siren. At
May-
what point do you move there
Yeah,
until they win?
Maybe after 1 year or something, you're allowed to watch an away game win.
Yeah.
So like you can go to a Victoria game,
That's
but like
special.
that'll be fun. I'm excited to see that.
Yes.
I want to go to Tassie for a game though.
Yes.
We have
Did you guys discuss last week about Hawthorn losing their Tassie games?
We did,
Yes.
but I'm happy to hear you talk about it for a minute because we didn't get your thoughts on
I'm
it.
going to Launceston next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
No
think we do
matter
it a last hurrah.
Say one
Yep.
game.
I'll go with you.
Sam not happy. That's all I have to say.
Really?
No.
Sam disappointed. Sam
It's
disappointed
very
because
sad.
Sam disappointed because he loves Tasmania, or Sam disappointed because you guys have like an 80% win rate when you go over there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Listening to I think it was Adam Simpson talking about it on
Yeah.
SEN, and he was saying that like He's like, it's the most hostile ground for an away team. He's like, they've turned off all the hot water. Like they've got a little plastic heater in the corner, and that's all you get for the entire.
Exactly.
They like dimmed all the lights in the away rooms, and he's like, it's like the closest thing to local footy you'll ever get is the away rooms.
And you have to
down in Tassie.
Thank you, Launceston.
Like, well done.
Yeah.
I think that's absolutely fine.
Exactly. You have to fight through a two-headed cousin as well just to get to the game.
Didn't Fremantle one year, they were flying home on like a chartered direct flight from Launceston to Perth, and there was no bathroom.
I'd say that.
like the toilet had a malfunction.
What? So they have to drop some blue ice out the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not good. I think one of them was like injured bad too. Like it was just an absolute hell.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
On your Hawks.
After a bad loss as well.
That's not a good feeling. I can't imagine. No, I want to go to Launceston at some point.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's perfect conditions.
Lovely place
Nice
down
and
there.
cold, nothing going on.
Yep.
Exactly. Well, we got here by
Sounds perfect.
discussing.
It'll be too exciting.
And the Launceston mayor isn't a big fan of footy, but he is very upset about it regardless.
I'm just a fan of the man himself.
Yes,
It's the most
absolutely.
unpolitical, unmayor-looking man ever.
Nice neck tats.
Yeah. He's
Well,
crazy
that's
looking.
Northern Tasmania.
Definitely a
Good
reason to go.
representative.
I think we started by discussing Jamie Elliott's knee, and I don't know how we got here. I'll be honest, I forget. But
Nick
in that
Dacos,
we
I
did want
believe.
to quick discuss. That's all right, Nick Dacos. Wow, Harrison,
Hello there.
you've turned
a ring
around.
rate.
Oh, boy.
You've been staring at me.
Harrison's lying on his stomach, kicking his feet backwards.
He literally is.
How cute.
Actually quite comfortable.
It is. I can imagine.
Thanks to knee rotations.
Yes.
Part of this came out that Sam, you and I did discussing the worst injuries to happen
Uh-huh.
to a player based on the fact that none of us have ever done these injuries. But
Correct.
like, off of a prediction,
So from what I think.
what
okay.
you think?
ACL would have to be up there probably.
I don't think ACL's that painful.
Achilles would probably be the worst.
Yeah, I think Achilles is number one. That's
What about
not-
ruptured kidney?
Ruptured testicle would be number one, I reckon.
Like kidney.
Yeah. What's the timeline for that though? Like Achilles is 12 months.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to give you
Is this pain or overall?
I think recovery and pain.
and pain. Okay, would you
It's so
rather
different though.
would you rather pop your Achilles in a footy game
Uh-huh.
or rupture a testicle in a footy game?
Testicle.
Really?
Yeah, you got to cop the bullet.
If you're doing
yeah.
Achilles, you're out for 12 months.
And it's painful too.
And it's
snaps.
Yeah. I know rupturing your testicle isn't pleasant, but God, that's only, in my mind, that's only a few month injury.
Yeah.
If that.
But you have to think like
Oh,
there's also a point of if you're doing it in a footy game, it probably means you're being like stomped or something like that.
no,
by
it's
not-
just
by-
knee. I dare be a stomp.
Yeah.
if someone stood on you with cleats.
Oh,
No, but like, no, you wouldn't rupture a testicle though, unless your testicles are hanging on the ground, which I doubt you've got testicles
unless
that
it's
long.
really warm outside.
Like, if your testicles somehow got to the ground and they can stamp on the ground, you'd be in some strife.
That's just a squashed testicle.
Yeah.
It's not even ruptured.
I think it'd be more a knee to the testicle.
Yeah.
Than painful. I had a mate do that. It was bad, but I don't think it
Well,
was.
I'm imagining like if you fall to the ground in a pack and someone comes down and lands on you.
Oh, that's not that. That's painful, but
That's more than
Yeah,
painful.
give me that over Achilles, though. I don't think you understand
Yeah.
how bad an Achilles
Yeah.
is. As someone who's never had one before, I know.
and the feeling of the calf rolling up.
Yeah.
Oh,
calf rolls up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, that's true.
All right. Well, what's another bad one? ACL would be bad.
It's hard though
Not as painful, though.
because how long you're out for is a lot different. Like,
That's the hardest part, I think. Yeah.
Well, shoulder
It's pain.
would be the same thing because it's like
so
you
I
can-
think shoulder would be fine.
but the
but
thing with
that-
shoulders is once you injure it, you just re-injure it all the
yeah,
time.
and it can go.
That's what I'm saying.
It can be anywhere from like
yeah.
like 3 weeks to a year, depending on your.
Like
player.
I would think feet probably like pretty bad.
Mhm.
Yeah, stress fracture in the foot or something.
Yeah.
But it's not painful though. Like it's not like
Yeah, it's not the worst.
it's like
Pain.
uncomfortable. Oh, what's that?
Snapped leg or snapped femur or something would have to be up there as well.
Yes.
That's painful though.
A snapped femur.
But then
is
it's
That's
not
just your body
reoccurring.
falling apart.
Yeah.
yeah.
Imagine that. Especially we had one up happen in Bright, and the nearest hospital was like an hour.
Oh,
What happened to the bloke?
He used to lay on the ground and wait.
Snapped what though?
femur.
Yeah, like so,
Femur?
like he kicked. I was like going to kick and someone smothered it, and his leg snapped in half.
Yeah.
How weak is his leg?
Don't know.
Your femur is a massive bone.
Low calcium intake.
Oh no, the tibia. Like you. This bone, yeah.
Okay, it's a tip.
Yeah, you're not gonna,
Oh,
you're not gonna
it's-
snap your femur.
I was going to say, what?
I thought you said femur.
No.
Yeah,
you said femur.
I said femur.
You said
I
femur.
said broken leg.
Oh,
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, snap tib would be bad.
Snapped femurs can be deadly.
Yeah,
'cause
literally.
I think
cut
it's
arteries.
I think it's even
Yeah,
possible.
exactly.
No.
Exactly. It is, but like in
How?
car crashes and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, car crash. Not
I do know. I think a
footy.
footy player has done it once by like
Yeah.
a terrible landing somehow.
How?
I don't remember, but like it was like
There's no
That
way
to
your
call
knee
up-
wouldn't go.
it was like a local game and they had to call off the game and stuff. It was so bad.
That's like life-threatening type
I
injury.
just don't
Exactly.
think I take it back. I don't think it's possible to break your femur.
All right, let's find out.
But like, what part of your body would make it bend?
If you come down,
If
are you talking in footy or in general?
If you come down,
if
your
you
leg
no,
would snap first. Like it would
No,
not let
if-
your femur
no.
snap.
if you land, if you're going out for a mark and you
Yeah.
land on your knees, like slightly laying backwards, I think your femur could get pushed down and snap.
Yeah, that's true.
In what world would you land on your knees?
I don't know. In what word would someone land on someone's nuts?
It's actually pretty common. I'd say nuts.
Yeah, that's true.
Being tackled, someone pushes on you, you're laying on the ground.
Yeah.
Is that why you like playing footy?
Your nuts crunched.
You sick.
Okay,
This
Mr.
is-
Basketball.
This is quite a discussion. How was your finger from
It's
basketball?
fine now. Yeah, no, just.
What'd you do? Point at the ref too much?
Do I tell that story?
We can tell the story of the ref if we want to.
Yeah, I got a technical foul and my fifth.
A
foul.
well-earned technical foul.
Some
I'll
of
put
the
it up.
worst refereeing I've seen in 13 years of playing organised basketball. I won't say where or why or what happened, but it was.
But the
not
Knox
good.
Basketball League.
no. No. Enough of that, Jay.
I'm ready to call out names. It wasn't good.
What court was it? What court in time? A day?
No.
We had the displeasure of me, Sam, and Harrison of playing in the same basketball team, and it was
I had
pretty
fun.
bad. It was a bad game.
I was never fouled.
We were all fouled, and none of them were called.
I got physically abused on
literally.
multiple occasions.
I got assaulted.
Yeah.
I had one where I fouled them and they said it was sand
Yeah.
still.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I kept asking the ref after every foul. I was like, who was that on? And he just wouldn't answer me.
Yeah.
And he's like going 3 or 2, and then he had his fingers up for 3. And the other lady thought it was for 3 throws.
Oh, it was so bad.
Oh, that was a stinker.
It
Anyway.
was pretty bad to witness. And you earned that technical foul, and it was like, I know.
Yeah. You probably shouldn't have hit her.
Nah, looking back, I shouldn't have.
Yeah, especially their back turn.
in the car park after with your car after the game.
Oh, boy.
Turn around deck.
I was on a heater as well. I'd scored like 10 points in 3 minutes, and then
Yeah.
she ruined it.
Yep. Literally.
Back on broken legs. There was
Some facts.
just last weekend, there was a local game in Geelong. There was a guy
yes.
that broke his tibia and fibula
Oh,
Oh.
in the second quarter, and he went to hospital, obviously, and the rest of the match actually was moved to the oval beside the
Oh.
oval they were playing on because he was on the oval for like so long.
that's
So
crazy.
I
So I
thought
didn't pull
They
off the
moved
match.
it-
I just
they moved
moved
the
the
rest.
game.
They
So
didn't
you're
call-
taking too long. We're going to move. So were they like broadcasting it?
Oh, I don't think so.
Okay, I was going to say, surely if you broadcast, like, I'll think of all the admin and shit you got to like.
We're just carrying all the cameras over
Yeah,
and everything.
all the crowd and stuff.
That's so
That's
funny.
crazy.
that was-
I've got a, yeah.
Geelong West Giants,
Right.
and they
okay.
had a 91-point loss to St. Joey's.
Oh, boy.
Question is, how far down before it becomes a broken ankle would you refer to a broken ankle?
Probably your ankle.
my break was like there, and it was referred to as a broken ankle.
Really?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
For those listening, he was pointing to his
Like,
shit.
yeah, like
fold on his shin.
yeah. Well, mine was because I dislocated the ankle at the same time,
Well,
and
that's-
then the break went up from
I
there.
would consider an ankle the ball joint in your ankle. Anything
yeah, so like
higher
that-
than
The bone
I
isn't
broke that-
called an ankle bone.
and then I
Right,
broke.
exactly.
Oh, I still can't remember if I quad. I broke the bone from like there up to about like there. So it was like,
He's pointing from his
Well,
lower
like-
shin to his upper shin.
yeah. I was like, well, I'm trying to. You guys go the distance. How much am I saying there?
That's
Wait.
about
So Samuel,
Samuel, 12 inches.
that's about 6 inches.
so if someone broke their ankle, you think they're broken the ball of their foot.
No, I'm saying anything below that is your ankle.
But
Well,
then
your-
where's
that's your foot.
Where's
So what do
your
you think? If
Achilles?
when
Is
someone
then
says
that-
they snapped their
like
ankle,
there.
yeah, so is
Yeah,
that
I
what
think
are
in
you
line with
thinking?
where the Achilles
Yeah.
turns calf is sort of where
It's
I
like,
imagine
why is the
ankle
Achilles not your leg?
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I'd say where Achilles turns calf is where ankle turns
Yes,
leg.
yeah.
like it's a leg bone, but you refer to it as an ankle.
This is quite the in-depth discussion we're having here.
I just disagree. I think your ankle. I'm looking at my ankle right now.
Yep.
So usually, if you're wearing like crew socks,
Yep.
right? Let's go by that judgment because everyone does their crew socks to about the same height.
Yep.
And then there's on the medial side of your foot, so that's the inside of your foot, about 2 fingers up.
Yep.
About 5 centimeters. I would say anything below that's ankle.
So 2 centimeters up from the crew sock.
So
down
so if
from
you
the
had to
sock.
describe,
So you'd say if I broke my leg there, and I'm pointing like at the top of where a crew sock
Point
is.
to the inside of your foot.
If I broke my ankle there,
Yeah.
which is like just above a crew sock, you're
You would
saying
say
that's
leg.
leg.
No, I'd say that's ankle now.
If I broke it there, which
That's-
is about 2 inches up from there.
That's foot, leg.
No, that's still ankle, I reckon.
Hell no.
so what would you describe a broken ankle as then? Like what your foot's
I
up
just
half?
said.
It's only when it's actually like the ankle joint for him.
But
No,
how does that
no.
break?
No.
Yeah, exactly. That's you can dislocate your
how
ankle.
it
You can't
works.
break your ankle
You
then.
can fracture you can get a hairline fracture in that bone. In that
Yeah.
joint.
We're talking about break though, because the pressure on the bone, like it's going to always snap higher. The pressure's like in the socket.
Since when are you?
It's not going to. It's not going to snap.
Since when are you?
It's not going to snap inside the socket. The pressure will be pushed up.
If anyone listening
Is a doctor.
involved in sports sciences or physio or anything,
Please come on the podcast.
Yeah, we will have many questions.
We'll grab Sam's ankle and snap it, and we'll see if it's his leg or his ankle.
Owie.
All right, here's a question for you.
Here we go.
Would you rather?
Oh,
Oh, I like that. No,
I wanted that one. Oh.
here's a question. Would you rather snap both bones in like your entire leg so that you do like one leg and break fib, dislocate everything, what
The
was
whole
that?
lot.
Everything, or break your tibia in both legs at the same time. So it's a
Oh.
quicker recovery, but you're out.
so it's every bone in one leg.
So it's
or
like one
bone in
leg's
both
like
legs?
destroyed. So like sort of like
Mhm.
like worse than mine where it was like 6 to 8 months sort of recovery time.
Yeah.
Is it life
Or
threatening?
no, not
You'll-
quite.
can't-
Not,
can't
it's not-
lose your leg.
not like femur, but like it's like you've done it bad, so you're gonna have like a year or so recovering from that break,
Or like you
Or-
jumped off a building and you've just
Yeah.
like kind of like
or
fractured.
or
both.
fractured both legs. Like you're in a wheelchair for like a month and can't walk or do anything.
It would take
But
longer
after,
than that though.
But after that, your recovery is like
It was like a fracture.
because a normal leg break is like 6 weeks. So it's like, would you rather do the 6 week recovery, but it's both legs at the same time, or like a 6 month recovery,
On one
but you
leg.
still got some sort of
6 weeks.
discuss?
I think it would depend on what sort of work you did.
yeah,
Yeah.
my work.
If I was working office, I'd rather do the 6
Yeah, exactly.
the 6 month one because I could still work sort of thing if I've got one leg. But if I'm like just hospitalized,
Yeah, but if you're a trader, you can't only afford 8 months
Yeah,
off.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So that one you'd rather do the 6 week because
Yeah.
you can't do it either
So
way.
what scenario would you do one?
Pardon?
What
Like
would
if you
this-
did like an office job or something like that where you can come in
Well,
on
you
one
say,
leg
I would do the opposite. I'd rather do both legs if I was in an office job.
That's what I'm saying.
and get them both out of the
I
way.
reckon there's a scenario where
Yeah.
I'd want to do one.
Exactly.
But
If-
then away from work, like, can you go down to the supermarket and do all
Exactly.
those little
There's like
things?
all the like the living.
Or do you need someone else to do that
Like
for you?
literally, you need like full time support for like 4 weeks, whereas the other one you can sort of do a little bit of stuff yourself. Like imagine trying to go to the bathroom when you can't like even get out of bed
yeah.
by
it's true.
yourself, like for life.
But at least but I
Like,
still
I
think
lived-
that 8
I
month
lived-
one, you'd be pretty helpless for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But like you can still like get up in the middle of the night and go to the bathroom if you need to and stuff like that.
You reckon the first couple of weeks?
I was able to.
Hmm.
We're going to have to test that again.
Yeah.
Jay, go look for a waterfall.
Yeah. Okay. Would you rather
replay?
would you rather do one ACL or both hamstrings at the same time?
Both hamstrings.
Yeah.
It's an easy one.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think so.
That's a lot less.
Was it Adam Treloar did that? Adam Treloar did both
He cramped,
hamstrings.
I think he cramped him both. I'm not sure if he
Yeah.
actually
Well, he
tore
tore.
both.
I think one ruptured and then one got like a minor tear, but
Yeah.
it didn't
That's-
really matter
He was
because
on the ground
the-
like
the way
it
the
was the
same.
weirdest thing I've ever seen. Seeing both legs go at the same time.
That's a madness. Who was that AFL player that tried to kick the ball near the post and he wrapped his leg around
Tim
the post?
Broomhead,
Tim Broom.
possibly my cousin.
Plays at North Aubrey.
What do you mean, Jay? Possibly your cousin. It either is or isn't.
He's a
Well,
15th cousin.
Well, we've never been able to confirm because it's like it would be like second cousin.
He won't
Right.
give Jay
But my
his
dad has family wose last names were Broomhead, but then they changed their name to Bromhead at some point because they didn't like being called the Broomheads. But
But
we
they-
think one of them swapped back to Broomhead, and then we see a Broomhead get drafted, and like from country Victoria, and like I just can't imagine there's that many Broomheads going around in country Victoria
Yeah, it's true.
that aren't related to us. But like Dad wasn't close to those people, so we don't have an easy way of trying to find them through Facebook and
So
stuff like that.
Is his mother or father cousins with your father?
So it's likely he's like third cousins with us or something like that because he's like there's just can't be that many Broomheads that come from Victoria,
The
country
issue
Victoria.
is He will not associate with any broom heads.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah.
Where are we?
There you go.
But yeah, I was at that game when he wrapped his leg, and then in the same quarter, Tom Scully did his ACL.
Damn.
So they had to get both of them stretched off, and the quarter went, I think, 46 minutes or
Yeah,
something like that
wow.
because it was two. They
Massive
stop it
injury.
twice. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Wow.
Well, I think that's been a good podcast. I'm happy to leave that now.
How long have we been talking for?
About 40 minutes or so.
How long?
45.
Wow.
Oh boy. What's coming up this week? Anything interesting happening in the footy this week? I can't get.
Hawks Saints Thursday
It's
night.
bye weekend.
Yeah, for how many teams?
Oh yeah,
7 games.
yeah. Super coach buys as well. It's
Yeah,
starting
brought
to
in-
finally impact. Who did you bring in this week, Harrison?
Max Holmes and the 2 rookies.
Oh, you've gone Holmesy. I already had Ison, so I brought in Banfield, and I've gone Cal Wilkie.
Yeah,
Cal
I'm not-
Wilkie.
I'm not biting on that one.
Oh, I reckon it's only one game under 100. I think besides the injured game. I think you'll be top 6, and he's like 440. When are you going to go top 6 for 440? I'm really concerned about Archie Roberts as well.
I'm glad I don't have him.
Well, I got him 2 weeks ago, and now with the new coach, I'm concerned they're going to like try and play him in the midfield. Or like he had the cheesiest role of all time, and I'm concerned it's gone now.
Fair enough.
Anyways, thank you for joining us, Hamish. We miss you.
I don't have
Stay
him.
safe.
Stay in Vanuatu for a bit if you need.
We
I like having the house to myself.
I like sleeping in Hammy's bed. and
Rip
he doesn't
Jaden.
know. Anywho, that's been nice.
That's going to be the episode. Goodbye,
next
Fletcher.
week.
Goodbye, Harrison. Goodbye, Samuel.
No,
Goodbye, Hamish.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Toodaloo.
Goodbye.